on the speakers, ayy. It shit feel nostalgic, ayy. Feel like I was Frank, ultra from the palette, ultra from the aura, ayy. Shine like ultraviolet, ayy. You should bag up from me, cause I tend to get
funnily enough, I was going to surprise you guys with what we're going to do, and I was going to wait till we hit record to do it. So now I can tell y'all.
We love surprises.
But before we get into that, anime, we have everybody's attention. We are now boarding the brothership, the only place in outer space where the nerds come for the content and the culture. But before we go any further, you know who we are, man. Trav and Mag, and Kai's favorite guys, Fusion Dance Dons, man, gods, you know, these backcourt in the podcasting industry, preach the good word of all things nerd, all that good. So you know about all that. But the warp fish has woke the fuck up, and we finally have been cleared to fly through Universe 6 again. He was asleep. We have been able to go. Some life changes, a little new aesthetic. You know, we changed brands, everything. And in that time, we were deprived of a part of our soul. We were deprived of a one that made our 2 into a 3. Yay, the biggest 3. Nay, the only 3 that matters. She ain't from Old Zealand, but rather new. The Universe 6 to our 7. The Champa to our beers, our sister in arms. We told y'all when DB4L switched to the Brothership Pod that DB4L was faux life. And ladies and gentlemen, it is our absolute pleasure to welcome back our girl Bex, Miss Majin herself, the DBZ queen. Boma signed them papers. Your time is over. She is back. Snaps all around for our sister.
Snaps. Thank you. I know I missed you guys so much.
We were a totally different place last time we talked to you.
Yeah. Another dimension, if you will.
Facts.
Another
big
dimension.
facts.
That's right.
Yeah, very good. Very good. Oh, it's good to be back. I'm glad we're here.
So happy to have you back. So happy to have you back. Yes, the trio of danger is back in full effect. And really quick before we gush about how much we miss Bex and how much we love to have her back, I just want to say a little peek behind the scenes for all of our fans out there. We have subjected ourselves to a different level of pain on 3 separate occasions so that we could provide quality content for y'all, the listeners.
Yeah, totally.
3 times. Just to bury the lead real quick, you know, but back when we were DB4, the trio of danger decided to commit to rewatching every single Dragon Ball movie ever made. We got through the Dead Zones. We got through the World's Strongest. We're going a bit out of order because we just wanted to rip the Band-Aid off and just get these bum-ass Broly movies just out there. In 3 separate occasions did we start to record and life and we weren't able to do it, and we circled back and watched the movies again, and then life and we weren't able to do it. Then we circled back for a 3rd time to watch these god-awful Broly movies so that we can report back to y'all. You
God help me.
are welcome.
Listen,
God help me.
I have been looking forward to this one because, boy, oh boy.
Yeah.
They still are ass.
That's so fucking bad.
And they had to do it 3 times.
They
had to do it 3 times. I mean, look, I love Super Broly. So anybody that's listening to this, I'm going to preface this right now. This is Z Broly. And Z Broly.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we got some words for Z Broly.
We got problems.
It sucks, dude.
We got personal issues with Z Broly, and we're gonna discuss it in great length.
Exactly, and I don't know about y'all, I don't need to go movie by movie and tell exactly what happened because those who are listening know exactly what happened.
We're not doing all that.
I'm here to talk with my good friends about Dragon Ball Z, Broly, the legendary Super Saiyan, Broly, Second Coming, and Bio Broly, which I don't.
Hurts, bro. That hurts.
Maybe I just want to start off by asking a quick question because and look, this could probably the moderator in me is like, look, you should probably just talk about the first Broly first. But you know what? I was just really, really thinking about this. Are we sure that Dragon Ball Superhero isn't just Bio Broly done right?
It's got Dr. Hado in it. It's got bitch, I'm the upgrade Dr. Hado in it.
Bro. Jaguar kind of looks like if you just de-aged him took off the mustache.
Damn.
Cut the hair.
Yeah.
That's 100%. He's literally, bitch, I'm the upgrade. I'm dead serious.
Hey, look, you got Goten and Trunks, that would be Pan, and then this one you got the stoic Guardian in 18 who would sub in for Piccolo. you might be on to something.
Broly is just like Cell Max. It like has similar strength, but it has no mind. It is just a mindless beast. I was like,
Trav, crack the code.
100%. You can't convince me that that's actually not what happened, and I like this is honestly an original. Just then, like I'm watching Bio Broly, and I'm like, come on, like,
and we know that
I was so blinded by hate, I didn't even see the similarities.
Obviously, Toriyama took Broly and is like, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna turn it into what I think Broly should be. Like, obviously had similar concepts. Maybe he saw Bio Broly and was like, I see some potential here that I'm gonna flip another way over here. But yeah, anyways, I just had to throw that out early because I was watching that. When I saw Jaguar, I'm like, ain't this Hedo? Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, it's literally a spinning image. I feel like Dragon Ball Super is pretty common for doing that though. Like, Goku Black, Charles, like, it's like, I like that they do that though. I do like that they do that.
I do too. Still waiting for Cooler.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if we're doing that, like, we might as well Cooler Janemba. Like, and look, I want to somehow, if we can find a way to bring back Tapion, like he could be from another universe. I don't care.
Our timeline Trunks still needs his sword. Like he still needs to get his sword, Like, absolutely. We need to get him out. We need to get him out of being. I almost said disparaging remarks about a kid who's just trying to do his best in school. But we need him to grow a set.
No, but we really we need this. we need it.
ASAP.
No, just we're not going to get any younger.
So go ahead, Matt.
I was gonna say my surprise that I have for you guys. I feel like it'd be so easy for us to just hop on here and just bash these movies on how bad they are, but we're gonna switch it up because Trav, I know as any good leader, any good leadership, as you had mentioned, is this we like to build, break, build. We like to lift our employees up, then critique them a little bit, and then we end with something positive. So we're gonna introduce a segment of Build Broly Build. That's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna go through these movies one by one.
Build, triple
Big ball of bread, never lost.
We've got some work ahead of us.
So we are gonna go through these three movies one at a time, fairly rapidly, because I don't want to sit in the stink for too long. And we're gonna open up with something that we liked about the film, and then we can tear it to shreds. But then we're gonna finish with some positivity.
Okay. This is like a shit sandwich. I like it.
Exactly.
Okay.
I like that.
So us being a Philly-based podcast, it's only apropos that we give you guys the Allen Iverson overview of the first movie, Dragon Ball Z Broly, the legendary Super Saiyan. Fun fact, came out in 1993. If anybody cared. The legendary Super Saiyan.
was there significance out of that? The way you said it, I was like,
thank you, Matt.
It's because it's the first sentence in the overview.
Okay.
It says in the 1993 Dragon Ball Z film Broly, Vegeta is lured to a new planet, New Vegeta, by Paragus, who seeks revenge against the Saiyans for orchestrating his son Broly, the legendary Super Saiyan's exile from planet Vegeta. When Vegeta arrives, he and the other Z fighters must battle Broly, a Saiyan of immense power and destructive instinct, who has been controlled by his father and is unleashed to destroy everyone on the planet. The Z fighters are overwhelmed by Broly's power, but eventually Goku's determination, movie Goku, because he's a killer, as we've established, and the combined power of the Z fighters allow them to defeat the legendary Super Saiyan. So what's something that we liked? Is there anything that we enjoyed?
I'll go first.
Okay. Positivity. Lead them with love. Welcome, lead them with love. Get it, girl.
Pantera. I really like Pantera, and I liked Pantera in the Broly movie, and I really liked Pantera when Broly was transforming into legendary Super Saiyan. That's my first thing, maybe my biggest thing.
Support that. I support that completely.
Okay. Someone else next. I've got more, but someone else go next.
I'll say I liked. So before he went full berserk, I really fuck with the design of that, like, is that blue haired Super Saiyan type of like design that he had before he went like just fully crazy. Yeah, like I thought. See, the reason why I was so excited about Broly when I finally watched it, because I don't know about y'all, but I feel like I was first exposed to Broly through the action figures that we always talk about, the ones where you get a bazooka with Frieza, and when would Frieza ever use a bazooka? And I remember seeing this like hunking Saiyan, and I'm like, who is this? And then, like, you know, when internet was in its like early stages or whatever, because obviously I saw it later than 1993, but you look in and you're like, yo, I've never seen an evil Saiyan, let alone an evil Super Saiyan. Well, out, you know, after Turles, but an evil Super Saiyan. So yeah, I thought that was dope. But yeah, I liked his forms leading up to the Berserker legendary Super Saiyan form. So I that's where I was a big Budokai use of that form of
the blue one. He was dirty. He was definitely dirty for sure. Something nice from me. That
this was your idea. You have to.
I know, I got it. The Broly, the Berserk Broly action figure. I have fond memories with that big ass hulking toy. He was gigantic as shit, yo, and it was so fire. And I remember we talked about this many times. Like in America, for whatever reason, they dropped all these movie characters like years before they ever came out in the States. Or even like all these Boo Saga characters came out in Toys R Us like years before it ever hit the States. So it was weird. We just had like Great Saiyan Man Gohan, and we're like, who the fuck is this guy? Who's Great Saiyan Man?
Too. Like I remember seeing it in like Walgreens and Rite Aid and whatnot. Like
hell yeah.
It was so random.
Just no context. Janimba is just a weird thing to wrap your head around. Like, where's this character fit in at?
Right.
But they had the Berserk Broly figure was made substantially larger than all the other figures. Like he came in like a different box and everything, and he was just fire.
Oh, nice!
And he was in like permanent uppercut position, so you could just like douche, just fuck everybody.
Well, you just hold him in your hand and just like use the entire toy to punch someone in the shin.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, the action figures that this movie spawned, I have fond memories of.
You know,
now
even
the fun part,
to
let's
this
destroy this
day,
shit. What did we hate?
Still see.
Was there anything else that we liked beforehand?
Well,
Future Trunks is in it. You know, we love.
Yeah, Future Trunks is in.
Wait, he's in the Future Trunks.
Yeah, with the tank top.
Yeah. Yes, and the jacket that just explodes.
And when his hair is a little bit longer, so Super Saiyan is like
yes,
that's my favorite.
Yes,
design.
God, sure. Yes, yeah, they definitely could.
Cut off sleeve, yeah. Well, I wonder why they never made it into like the show, like him with like that version of the vest, because that's too much sauce. That's what it was.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
he would have outshone everyone.
Yeah,
imagine if they had put that in like Dragon Ball Super, we would have just been like, "Holy shit, this is the Trunks show now."
We would have all combusted.
Yeah.
maybe we need Trunks to go through like an angsty teen phase, and maybe he like is at Capsule Court one day, sees an old photo of like future Trunks with it right before he leaves to go back to the future. He didn't get a haircut yet, so he still has the long hair, and then the cut. He gets inspiration by it. He's like,
that's what it is.
And then has a midlife crisis, full on midlife crisis. Grows his hair out.
I got it, guys. So look, while Bulma sends him to go clean the garage, you know, he I don't know what he mean. Maybe he failed a test. Who knows? Maybe he missed the board meeting. You know, she's like, go clean out the garage, and he finds Future Trunks' old denim jacket. But you know, time has weathered it away, and he goes to grab it, and the sleeves fall off. Because it's been moths have been getting at it. It's tattered. And he goes to put it on, and the sleeves are tattered, and he just like finishes the job off, and then just the vibe kicks in, and he feels it. He stops cutting his hair, lets it go. It turns purple.
Pantera starts playing.
Look, facts.
Yes.
And that's how we get our Trunks the saws. He needs to find the jacket. Cause wait, guys. Cause Future Trunks definitely went back to his time in Saiyan armor. He was not wearing his joggers, tank top, and jacket. He went back in Saiyan armor. He left that jacket behind. It's in the garage. It's in the garage. Trunks, you just gotta go clean the garage, boy. Yep. Your future is right ahead of you.
We know right vintage clothing is in. So
hey, look. I'm saying, and it need the design. It needs to be a bit too big on him at first. You know, it needs to grow into it to earn that right. And then they just gonna start calling my man present day Trunks, bro. That's what they gonna call him.
Present day Trunks.
He gonna get that. You know why he's present day Trunks, Trav? Because he's a gift. He's present Trunks because he's a gift.
Okay. Oh, I love that.
That's why.
Oh, I love
he
that.
Said, call me current Trunks.
It's not even Christmas.
Current Trunks.
Oh man. I gotta ask y'all, because even as a kid, I thought this. So this is not just me retroactively looking at it, but did all of y'all, after like seeing the hype of who Broly was, what he was about, just to learn that his whole beef is because Goku was crying?
Bro, massively underwhelmed.
They couldn't have come up with anything better than that. Like
getting exiled from the planet.
Yeah, like literally fucking anything.
Bardock could have killed Paragus, and since Goku looks like Bardock, that's easy. But he was just agitated that Goku messed up his nap time.
Yeah, I mean, over the years, I've had such loud issues about this as well. Exactly that. And I've had people tell me the argument of that's what Broly heard. Broly heard Kakarot crying when he got shanked by, King Vegeta. And I didn't, all that time, I didn't actually think about that because I think I was so blinded by the absolutely trash idea that Broly was just upset by the idea of Goku crying. But when I watched it back today, I saw Goku crying as he got stabbed, and I was like, okay, you know what? I'm a little less mad.
There's connections there. Okay, all right.
We'll put that in our build.
It brings up a traumatic.
Yeah, it can be part of the in the middle part of the sandwich, but it's also part of the outside the crust.
We're starting to trend down. I got
it's kind of it's gotten smushing into each other at this point, but
I could dig it.
But no, they really could have come up with something so much better. They could have
anything.
It's not like they're bad writers.
Right.
I mean, they are, but
facts. And it's just like that's when they was like in the NQ. It's just like you don't retain those. You're a potato when you're fresh out. Yeah. Like, you're not retaining those memories, bro. Like, you have zero.
To know his name was Kakarot.
Yeah, you have zero consciousness right now, dog. You were just born.
That's true. He just said, "How does he have this fucking correlation?"
That's what I'm saying. This guy is dumb as bricks, but he knows he memorizes Kakarot at a young age.
fresh out the womb. He's like retained that.
Crying when he come into this new planet Vegeta. God, pisses me off. Actually, see, this is why we never did this.
Look.
And it's bringing up trauma for you.
It's bloody bad, but I make it makes.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
what else was I mean, the concept of new Vegeta was something that was cool. So I feel like that I feel like that's kind of like they're such a proud race. I'm surprised no one sooner has tried to make a planet Vegeta, be like, oh, just claim it further on.
I'm surprised Vegeta hasn't tried.
That's what I'm saying. Like, at least him. Yeah. Like,
so try to at least conquer Earth again, because you probably could now.
one more, give it one more run.
Yeah, give it a shot. But you know what, Matt?
But my man does it like through diplomacy. He like runs for governor and shit.
But
what are you gonna say, bro?
To that point, though, was like another thing I was gonna bring up that I was like annoyed about was Vegeta believe in that shit, because once he got to that planet was
That
trash.
shit was terrible, yeah.
And he's walking around like his own shit don't stink at just I'm the king. Like, brother, look around you.
Yo, he really tried to hit my man with the shitty timeshare tour, yo.
Bro,
And if you come over
Vegeta-
here, we have a view of the beach.
Yo, Vegeta got money to take a private jet to Dubai at this point.
Right.
And you mean to tell me that he's not looking around these parts and being like, yo, this is beneath me. I can't, like, what? This doesn't look like royalty. Like,
Fuck the shit.
he said, hey yo, he said that one cluster of weird shaped rocks was cool. He said now after you see the 56th weird cluster of rocks, now it's getting a bit much, bro.
right? There wasn't shit anywhere, and it wasn't until Gohan, Krillin, and Trunks discovered the basically the plantation they had going with those slaves, and so it was like he ain't see nothing. Like, Paragus was just walking around these rose petal trees and shit, and he's like, just following him. Like, Vegeta, where is your throne gonna be? Like, even when they took him to where it was, it's like ain't no lights in there.
That was dark as hell, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Where
like,
the food at?
that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Vegeta
He said
is married to the
we
wealthiest
could.
woman
He said we
alive.
could put in a bay window. He just imagine the potential, yeah. Just
Right.
imagine the potential.
Vegeta's probably like, where's a bidet at? Like,
you know he love his baths with Bulma, bro.
That's
like
what
you
I'm
need the
saying.
bathroom,
He's
bro.
royalty.
Yeah,
Crazy.
that was a downgrade. There's a literal 100% downgrade from him living at Capsule Corp.
Like, that's
Facts.
what I'm saying. Because my thing was
Wasn't
like, exactly. Because what was he gonna do? Like, was he really gonna leave what he has at Capsule Court to sit on rocks?
Yeah,
And rule over
everything
all,
made of fucking
all
concrete.
four
and shit.
remaining Saiyans. Like, yo, like if the Saiyans decided to just like let's say that Paragus Soul did such a good job convincing Vegeta that he just was like, hit the family. I was like, yo, Saiyans, all 5 of y'all pull up. Like, bro, like y'all are never gonna see each other. Like, it's gonna take forever to link. I was just like, yo, dinner at the palace, be there in 6 hours. Like town meetings, like when you do the local fair, like it's gonna be the same 3 people, yo. Like, this doesn't sound fun at all.
And they're
Like,
not even good company. Like, at that point, Vegeta doesn't even like
Word.
Goku. He doesn't even like really his own kid.
Exactly.
Broly
Right.
is, when you first meet Broly as well, his eyes, his eyes are like half closed and his like eyebrows. He honestly looks like he's just like,
he's high as shit.
brother, are you all right? Like, do you need a cuddle? Like, what is the fucking actual matter with you? I know you're wearing women's jewelry, but
Damn.
like, cheer up a bit. Like,
Bex, you cracked.
Come
you
on, mate.
cracked. You didn't crack the code. Bex, you didn't crack the code. That's why we needed you here. So Broly's PTSD from getting stabbed, he's high all the time. That's how he keeps his anxiety down. And when my man Stash ran out, that's when he went berserk. He
he took too many
yo.
pills that day. He was too anxious.
Because you know what it is. They look on Nuva. That's why Paragus picked that planet. You know, they had a hash somewhere on that planet. That's what it was. Little refinery. They was like, all right, cool. And Broly's like, bet it's my stash. It's a personal stash. So I got unlimited supply. But now we trying to move 5 new motherfuckers in it. I got share shit with. That shit ran out, dog. He snapped. That's what it is.
And
That's
because
what
he
it
hasn't been
is.
raised around anyone, he has severe social anxiety
He's
as well. Like,
stingy.
he only used to
Stingy.
having them slaves around and shit. So when like an actual,
Exactly.
the King Vegeta comes up, he's like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, is my hair okay? Is my jewelry? Is my headpiece all right? Holy shit, I need more. I need more.
He said, this isn't my guest tiara. Shit. This is my casual tiara.
And like, Paragus is like, yo, this can all be yours, and we can start a new planet Vegeta. With who? With who?
Yeah, with who? God? He fucking
Somebody's here. We're all men. It's all men
and-
Saiyans on this planet.
Like, Paragus, it's you, Broly, Vegeta. Goku not staying there. Gohan not gonna stay there. Like, who?
Princess Trunks is staying there.
That's
Look,
what I'm saying.
as soon as we know Goten be chasing them women when he becomes teen. As soon as he is a teenager, he's gonna be like, yo, it's a sausage party on New Vegeta, bro. There's no women here, dog. I'm out, yo.
Bro.
For
I'm
real.
leaving, yo.
For fucking real. Only person that would be cool there would be fucking Piccolo, because I'm pretty sure he asexual.
He
He don't give a fuck. He don't need no woman. He's like, sweet, all these boys around, no worries.
Look, and all there will be to do is train, so Goku will be fine. Like,
Yeah.
like, I can't do shit else. Like,
Yeah.
no distractions. This is great.
Goku just goes back to Earth once every 7 years. Like, sweet. Go now.
Yeah.
Bye. Peace.
Oh yeah. Stops by for food. Yeah, just loads up, carbo loads.
You know what
goes
else too? Now that we're talking about this movie, obviously none of this existed, up to this point. So look, I'm just talking in context that didn't exist. But once again, man, Shin, not doing your job. If you got this guy destroying galaxies, why are you just at least let Beerus know? At least let Beerus, hey man, this guy destroying galaxies. I don't know. Zeno's not gonna like this. You should probably take care of it.
Shin's just never once ever done anything he was supposed to do, even before he was written, even after he was written, even he's just never once done his fucking job.
That was before he got his Nahade back. He was still just Shin. That's what it was.
I totally forgot. I totally forgot that's his fucking name. It's like, Red 13 in Final Fantasy 7 was brought over Nanaki. And I never stopped calling him Nanaki after that.
Yo, total random tangent with this, but why I never understood that from Final Fantasy 7, just why he was like hiding his real voice. Like, I get he wanted to seem cool and all that shit, but when he would talk to Aerith in his real voice and Cloud would overhear him talking, and he'd be like, "Who you talking to?" She'd be like, "Nobody." Like, why? I was talking to the homie who's standing right here. He just talks a little different. Like, why was that some scandalous secret to keep, yo? I always thought that shit was so random, yeah.
What you said, he just didn't want to be treated like an adolescent, which he literally was. So
you're a baby.
I mean, yeah, a lot of people were a bit weird about his real voice because we'd never fucking heard it before. Because the game was released a billion years ago.
Very true, very true. But yeah, I always thought that one scene was really random. That Cloud was just like, all right, Red 13 can talk. You just hear the voice a little different. Who you talking to? Like, the only other talking person in here. I was like, yeah.
Like, you can see he's right there.
You see
he's right there.
He talks.
We can all see him. I know you're a bit crazy, Cloud, but like we can see him.
Deductive, and I feel like logically I'd be like, oh, okay, he talks a little different. That wouldn't have been like, oh, what surprise.
No, for real. I'm going to admit, when I saw that though, even I was a little bit like Cloud. I was like, wait, was that?
Yeah, because I was like, wait, is there somebody else in this room? The fuck just happened?
You fucking someone else.
Yeah, I'm like, wait. Like, is this gonna come back later in the game? Like,
who's that Barrett?
I was so confused, yo. Are we ready to say a final nice thing about this movie before we move on to the second?
No, I've still got bad things to say.
Go ahead. We still got shit to complain about. Let's get it.
when they're getting on the ship at the very beginning after the barbecue or the picnic or whatever the fuck ever it was, and Trunks said, Trunks could have prevented
camping trip every time.
He could have prevented all three of these movies. If someone had listened to him. And I feel like just no one ever listens to Trunks, because as they're getting on that ship, Trunks was like, wait, this seems like a bad idea.
Yeah.
Word.
He's like, who the fuck is this guy Paragus coming in? Like, yo, am I the only one that don't see this shit as crazy? Like,
it's always the homie that don't be around all the time who can see the bullshit because he's not in it as much. So he's just like, wait a minute, no one's asking the right questions here, yo.
Nobody ever.
Where has this dude been this whole time, yo?
Trunks came from nothing but hell. I think he knows how to recognize danger.
His senses are on point. He's never been wrong except for that one time with Goku Black, but that one time where he thought he could dick Goku.
Yeah,
it didn't work.
And the Piccolo.
Didn't work at all.
I don't know about that one.
He said, no.
Nothing, bro. You fucking for real, didn't you?
I guess I'll give one nice thing. We got drunk Krillin.
Oh yeah.
In the beginning.
And drunk Roshi. Drunk Roshi was funny, yeah.
Drunk Roshi's always a great person to see.
That's true.
The fight, they were just getting their ass worked.
Oh god, yeah. Oh, the ragdoll, the fucking face through the side of when Gohan's face went through the side of like a multi room building, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah,
I've seen this so many times, but it never gets any easier actually.
Yeah, that's
Look
movie
painful, man.
Broly. That's his favorite move. Just face palming people and just running them through shit. That's
And
his
the
go-to
grab
move.
of the head, where he grabs Goku by the head and just holds it. Fuck, that shit is based, man. That's actually based.
Yeah.
I've got to be real.
Yeah, no, I mean, like the scenes where he's just fucking him up, you're like, oh shit. I mean, he different, and then he just gets a hole in his chest, and then it's like, oh, all right,
He not.
Guess that's it.
I love when like it hits Goku that like that the Dragon Fist has never failed him, and like why doesn't he just use that every single boss fight? like why has he only used it like once or twice here and there sparingly? Like it literally has a 100% success rate every time you've used it.
Statistically,
I feel like every time somebody shows up popping their shit, that should be the first move he launches, just Dragon Fist. Like,
well, I will say actually, I did like the way Paragus died. When the way he just
I did too, actually. That was very satisfying.
That's a good way to close that sandwich out.
Well, because Broly was obviously just a brutal, like, mindless machine type thing. And someone had to die at the hands of that. Like, truly someone did. Mm-hmm. And I'm glad that it was Paragus.
Yeah.
Obviously, in Super Broly, it was essentially Frieza that got the wrath. Broly, I can measure now with that bloody hell.
Snitching, yeah.
No, fucking thank you, mate. God. Compounded trauma now, but yeah.
Yo, even that, like, how the fuck did like, all right, so it's your pop in this bisexual space pirate that you never met, who be on some fuck shit. The two motherfuckers that you're fighting are literally in front of you. Your dad dies behind you, and the only person back there be like, oh no, the two people in front of you killed your dad somehow. And Broly's just like, oh shit, y'all killed my dad. When did you do that? I've been staring at you this whole time.
Hey, look, I said Super Broly, he's a much more likable and sympathetic character, and never said he was smart.
Yeah, that's
true. That's true. They did stay true to the source material there.
only people Super Broly had to talk to was space dogs. Like that's all he had, bro. So
at least he has a little bit more than one word in his vocabulary outside of Kakarot, and just talk. Yeah.
And Super Broly's emotionally intelligent. After Goku and Vegeta put on that clinic of a fight, he had all the emotional feels, bro. He's like, that was beautiful. That's what fighting's about.
Hey, look, he got a thing for him and
which Vegeta won, by the way. That clinic of a fight that Vegeta won. Let's just clarify that.
Oh yeah, Broly gonna get some. He gonna get some of Chile. It's gonna be like Thor, Thor Bjorn, the powerlifter. It's gonna be like him and his girlfriend, because she's like that. She comes up to like his waist, basically, like or whatever. It's gonna be like that. Not yet.
If they ever get to a point of like, are we really gonna lock in on the next generation? I'm telling you, whoever Broly and Chile's kid is, because we don't know what race Chile is, but we about to find out in that kid that he actually is half Saiyan, half like something that is like the second greatest warrior race.
One thing I'm certain of,
just battle IQ out this world.
Yeah.
Battle IQ, but that whatever they birth and grows up is gonna have a fucking butt. They're gonna be packing. That is for sure.
Broly said it's not BBBs. He says BBL. What's up?
That's how we make them.
He said got them BBGs, them big Broly jeans.
Yeah, that's why Beerus is trying to slide.
BBGs, name of this episode.
Beerus so fucking thirsty for Chile, man. Oh god, I never thought I'd see the day of Beerus being thirsty.
Beerus definitely saw something in that fight with Broly and Vegeta, because even though he trying to slide on Chile, he's still kind of
he being tactical about it.
He's still like backing up.
Right.
Look, subtle about it. She comes to me.
Beer's about to start dirty macking. He about to pull up on Chile like when Broly's training, but he like, I'm a god, right?
just look, I'm not I don't want to have to Hakai your man. Do I? Like if he loses control, the universe isn't safe, so I have to.
Nah, he gonna pull up beside her ear and he gonna look at that mountain. He gonna be like, Hakai. He gonna hit her with the whisper Hakai.
Let me try it on.
He gonna be like, you see that planet right there over there? Look at that.
He said, look, all the debt that you're in.
He said, pull up your student loan calculator. Okay.
Any stress in your life?
This is just him. He's just a straight man, isn't he?
Oh man, yeah, nah, bro, Broly's cooked, bro. Broly don't got a chance, yo. You can't compete with that, dog.
I lost it. You know, I'm a god, right?
You know, I'm a god.
I can't say nothing back to that, yo. Like legendary Super Saiyan, cool and all, but God.
Yeah, but you know, I'm like a millennia old, right?
Yeah,
you know, I can
like
experience.
God
Like,
mode engaged. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, why go with your gut instinct when I just am the ultra instinct?
Hell yeah.
Oh bloody hell! The pickup lines you could come up with in this fucking series if you were actually in it. Like Vegeta didn't have to do anything really to get Bomber. He didn't even have to say anything, but like he could have.
Yeah, bro. I mean, Vegeta really could have flexed.
Definitely could have.
100%.
He could have
stunned it all on Yamcha, but he was just like,
Bulma also came from royalty, so you know
that's facts.
Vegeta kind of had to work a little bit harder than just.
Bulma definitely bagged Vegeta. Like it wasn't,
she bagged
Vegeta did not bag Bulma. Like Bulma bagged Vegeta.
I would agree.
But and Chi-Chi did the same to Goku. She's like, we're gonna get married after this this tournament. He said, okay.
Some may call that grooming, but you know,
well, not back in the 1980s. It was just a decision you made together. Want to get married? Yeah, cool. The end.
Chi said, "What's mine's is mine's, and what yours is mine's." Those was like, yeah, that's cool. Like,
yeah,
I'm with
it
it.
is.
Like,
As long as you cook me a massive fish, I swear.
And then they birthed Gohan, who that's who I'm gonna start off with my beef with in that movie, just because. All right, it took your girl, your little brother, and his friend to get cooked for you to finally be like, oh, I really gotta take this guy out. Yo, you were there for him mashing y'all faces in before, and you see him again right now, and it took your little brother, your girl, and his homie to get cooked for you to then actually get angry and go Super Saiyan 2 finally. Like, you entered that fight in base and were thinking shit was sweet. Like, you were there as a young boy. Like, shouldn't you be traumatized seeing him? Like, yo, I gotta get this guy out of here quickly because he's unhinged.
Like, Gohan's trauma is so severe that he's almost just unaware of it. He's almost like he sees a threat and he's like,
"Man, I've seen this guy before."
Yeah, like, I feel like I know this dude, and I'll just see how it goes. Like,
maybe he only remember Berserker one. He's like, is he on Ozempic?
You know,
look a little thinner here.
That's why he thought shit was sweet. He's like, my man's isn't as brolic this time. He's like, I think I might got him. I might got him. Yeah,
he's been frozen all these years, so you know.
Yeah, he'd be a bit weaker for 7 years.
He said my man is in a caloric deficit currently. He's like, I got this.
Yeah, he hasn't eaten this whole time. I'm pretty sure he's been in a coma. I'm definitely stronger than him.
Nah, you know what it is? You know what it is, guys? They went super meta with it because the movies aren't canon. Gohan didn't see the legendary Super Saiyan movie, so he don't know. That's what it is. It's not canon to the not
it's an
canon.
alternate timeline.
It's uncanon, bro.
Like, you know, I honestly, like, even if someone told me that was true and factual, I would believe it. Like, yeah, I believe it because these movies, I believe it.
This is separate universes, bro. They're not congruent.
Absolutely, fucking 100%. Like, Mind you, like Gohan got the biggest and most like aggressive hug I've ever seen in anything, and I'm talking including UFC, wrestling,
Yeah.
anything. That was the most aggressive hug of all time, and just the most, including the hugs that Goku has had, because Goku has had aggressive hugs before, and that was just like Jesus H Christ. But Videl, no, okay, here I have a problem. I have problems. I have a problem.
Let's hear it.
I have to communicate how incredibly abhorrent I think it was to introduce
word.
Videl in a way of combat against Broly. I know that this was around the time of Videl versus Vukovic, but I don't give a fuck. He was just a guy. He's just a guy. He was just a guy.
Beast.
You know what I'm saying? Like, sure, he got his neck broken, all good, Martian card, like, all good. But Broly, you can't put Broly and Vukovic in the same category in any degree. And that's actually kind of what they did here. She house Broly in the head, although he didn't move.
Yeah.
He didn't care. But I'm still just like, bitch, what are you doing? What are you doing? I don't care if you're fucking Videl Satan. Stop.
Beck said, run, bitch, run. He gonna kill you.
It was, and she had that stupid dress on too. Like, if you're gonna, if you're gonna get her to do a man's job, I'm saying this, if you're gonna get her to do a man's job, put her in fucking pants. Come on.
Wow,
she had pants on. She would have ended that fight right there with that roundhouse kick.
Absolutely. She would have been able to move better, I'm saying. And not that necklace. That necklace I know would have been inhibiting her movement because, you don't want to get hit in the face with that. What's going on there?
I'm so glad you pointed that out because it looked like she just got dressed with the lights off. I'm like, what?
Yeah, that fit was wild.
Yeah,
the story behind that outfit, like, it seemed so separate. Like the beginning part where they pull up and there's these randoms and blah, blah, blah. And I've got to admit, I pay minimal attention to that part because I'm like, nothing's even happening. This just looks like the dudes that were on, the planet in the first movie, the Planet Vegeta. Basically it's like, oh yeah, we're pulling out your derelict society, blah blah blah, here's some clothes, okay, cool, we're friends I guess now. Oh shit, Broly's here. that's the same thing that happened.
Camping trip, bad guy shit.
Yeah, like, okay, we're in trouble. All right,
how about if they would have gotten their wishes, we just never want to see Goten again until they got the Dragon Balls, because he wanted to just be in a realm where he just had nothing but all those like cakes and sweets. So it's like he gets that wish. Where the hell is Goten?
Right.
We need to teach him the fusion dance. He's in Baskin Robbins in Universe 5. What?
Look, and you can't even ask Goku about it because if we going off of the Buu saga, he only met him that one day. So he's like, oh shit, I did have another kid.
True that.
He's like, you're
wait,
right.
so this is placed before or after the world tournament in the Buu saga?
I think it's before.
Was it before? I thought it was after. It might be before. Oh yeah, because Gohan is wearing the before fit. That's a good question.
Because if it's after, then Goku has obviously met Goten and so on and so on. But I don't know. It doesn't.
I think he's still in Otherworld in this. Didn't they show him in Otherworld?
Y'all might have just did a thing. Because well, obviously these shits ain't canon, but in the movie should still make sense.
Yes. We need to place it somewhere.
If this was before, then Goku would have technically knew about Goten. So, because he was part of the father son.
That's right. That's
yeah,
right.
so it's it can't be before. So this shit really can't be placed because when he meets Goten in the world tournament, that's the first time he's like, oh shit, I have another son. Crazy, which is wild that Chi-Chi how that whole scene is really weird if you really think about it. Chi-Chi she didn't usher in hey, by the way, had a kid, here he is.
And look, Chi-Chi knows enough people that she can find a way to get in contact.
She could have got that information to him.
King Kai. Hey, King Kai, can you tell Goku that his wife is pregnant?
Or I feel if she was to just be yo, King Kai, he would have. His antennas are always up, yo.
It's like antennas are poor. He could hear that shit. She could literally. You're right.
She just be like, yo, let Goku know.
Yeah, I'm pregnant. Can you let that guy know? I'm pretty sure he did this. So that's see 7 years.
That's what I'm saying. Then like Gohan is helping her during her pregnancy, and he's just not gonna say shit.
Nobody said shit. And I would imagine like Goten he literally is like ingratiated amongst the family. So Piccolo never dropped him a line. Bulma never dropped him a line. All these people who love Goku never felt the need to just like shoot. Y'all know that there's an afterlife. You know that you're not just speaking to the sky. Yeah. Like you know my man is up there. Yo. Like just be like, yo.
And the thing is like the one thing I love the attack of the Kamehameha with all three of them. It's just a shame that it was just wasted in this. Like,
yeah.
It was a cool attack, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
you
the
can't place
attacks.
This movie. That's funny as shit.
The attacks that they use in the Broly movies are pretty cool, and I think that I like. Well, not I think I like. I like how how Broly, when he's going to do an attack, and all of this like dimension just kind of like draws
the green
towards him.
shit.
Yeah,
That shit is scary.
Kale had the same thing as well, and I remember trying to like figure out what the fuck that was. Like, what is happening there? Why is the terrain, everything just changing color? And I've had to come to the conclusion, after genuinely doing fucking research, come to the conclusion that they're just literally drawing in power. Because that's what, when you look at Broly's hand, and he's, they usually would make a Kamehameha or whatever, and it would like come out of their body and form in their hand. But his one comes from everywhere, and then ends up in his hand as a little ball. And I think that is one of the coolest aspects of Broly, or the Berserker. Saiyan
and the noise his energy makes is cool as shit too. With that green. I enjoy it quite a bit. We found something good.
His design is good. You can't deny that his design is good. And if it was bad, Super Broly wouldn't be very strongly tied to it or based on it. And they only changed a couple of things really. So
for the better.
Like for the better.
They
for
picked
sure.
the great things to change.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like obviously like we said, Broly in Dragon Ball Z looks like an idiot. He looks like he's genuinely high or asleep or
all of the above.
Not there, like whatever. But
his brain is probably mush from all the times Paragus zapped him.
Like legit.
No,
legit.
He got that face when you were younger and your parents surprised you in the middle of the night because they're taking you on a trip, but y'all got to hit the road late as shit and or early in the morning.
Turn all the lights on, lights be bright.
You're like,
you're just zombie to the walk into the car. that's base Broly in the movies.
Mouth half open, like
yeah. And your parents are just like, don't wake up, just go sleep in the car. You're just like trying not to wake up. You're like, all right.
Still in your pajama pants. Low key lit though. Like low key, such a good feeling.
Hell yeah.
Like I was so we carry me to the fucking car with pajama pants, man. But I'm
I definitely would fake sleep to get carried in the house well into years that I shouldn't have been doing.
Say like 15 years old, like
yo,
tired.
I'd be like, oh, we're home. Like, oh, we're home. Like,
Like, but really, you've been awake for the last half hour because the car's moving too much. But no, I'm still asleep.
You gotta set the stage early. That was the one benefit until I got bigger than all my brothers and they couldn't pick me up no more. And I was like, shit, it doesn't work.
Damn, I gotta walk myself now.
So many
Take
steps.
this. I wish I was never born, never asked to be born.
Oh yeah, but if the people hadn't realized, we switched in to start bashing Broly Second Coming, so I guess I'll read the synopsis for this film as well.
Oh yes,
sure. Tell them about Broly's Second Coming.
Tell the world.
Broly, the Second Coming. 7 years after his last defeat, Broly emerges from a space pod that crashed on Earth. His cries and subsequent freezing over from his location indirectly awake him from his coma to terrorize a village. Goten, Trunks, and Videl, searching for the Dragon Balls, accidentally awaken Broly with Goten's crying, leading to a climactic battle where they fuse their energy with the spirit of Goku to defeat him. That's literally the whole movie.
I find it interesting that Goten's crying triggers Broly. It sounds, as far as I can tell, not much like actually what Goku sounds like. He just
Right.
bloody looks like him.
Going back to the traumas. Like, yeah, that's another good point. And it's just going back to the last movie. It's just hard for me to wrap around because it's like, all right, your baby Saiyans, y'all are flat backed in y'all pod. How do you know which baby's the one that's crying for you to be able to identify that crying kid later in life? You're staring up at the ceiling. Oh, you're in a nursery with other Saiyan babies. How the fuck you know it was Goku that was crying? That always bothered me. I was just like, oh, that could have been Charlie, the Saiyan baby 2 pods down.
You saying that's terrible? That was terrible.
Look, it could have been, y'all. That could have been Estelle, the Saiyan princess. Like, who knows? But it's just like it always like didn't sit right with my soul that Broly just assumed that it was Goku that was crying. He's like, yo, it had to be that bitch ass motherfucker over there.
Yeah.
I know it was him, yeah.
It's like now at this point, it's like, yo, Broly, I don't want you around any kids at all.
Yo, but like to Beck's point, like Goten's cry didn't sound like Goku, and I calls a spade that he didn't really know that was Goku that was crying. He just took that he got lucky. He took an educated guess. He got lucky, yo. He could have strode up on any Saiyan that survived the fall and just be like, you was the motherfucker. It just happened to be Goku, and he just happened to be right.
We have an alternate timeline of how Broly gets introduced to the Z Fighters early. His vendetta was actually against Raditz. He finds Raditz when he's fighting Goku, kills Raditz, and then he's like, I don't got no beef with y'all, so can I just stay here? Yeah, sure. Now Broly's there for the entirety of Dragon Ball.
He's been there the whole time, yo.
Pulls up Raditz.
Yeah, like they go to Namek and the Dragon Balls in one day, get back, yo. Frieza gets his ass whooped. Like, Broly's a secret weapon for everything. Yo, the androids, not a problem.
Goku gets Super Saiyan early just because of training with Broly, and he's like, all right, Broly, just bro. Go berserk. Let me see.
Majin Buu, like when they try to like get him out his ball, he like pulls that shit back closed. He said, nope.
Yeah, he just destroys the entire ball. He kills Tabora, kills Bumblebee, destroys the entire ship, all like 17 million levels of it with that.
The future timeline is saved. Goku still dies, but they have Broly to like kill the androids.
Look, exactly.
Non-issue. Trunks isn't traumatized because Broly just listens.
He's like, look, as long as I don't say Raditz, as long as I don't bring radishes around, he's a very gentle guy.
When future Trunks comes back, it's like just off GP to let Goku know he's gonna die. He doesn't bring him medicine because they got Broly. He's like, hey, just out of respect, sir, you're gonna die in about 3 years.
You guys might
affairs now.
Y'all might have better technology and science here, so maybe y'all can come up with a vaccine. I don't know. I don't know.
I just wanted to give y'all the heads up so you can write out your will, all that fun stuff. Make sure your kids and your grandkids are set for the future
early and wish that you never get a heart virus.
If you want to enter some tournaments, get your purse up, something.
Yeah.
So like plan for the future.
And then he pulls up a future Broly. They're like, we also got to show you something too. Broly goes Super Saiyan 4. Like, wait, how does he still has his tail? So
there's like you'll find out. Like, no spoilers. They say you'll see.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, on the tail front, he had a tail in Bio Broly, but he didn't have a tail in the Legendary Super Saiyan or Second Coming, did he?
Nah.
No. Oh, where the fuck that tail come from? Oh, he's a clone. He's a clone. Never mind. I just asked a bad question. Never mind. I'll shut the fuck up. Carry on.
Yeah, but still,
where would they have got? Because the version that we got was tailless. So I feel like if it was a clone, would he too not also be tailless?
Well, I suppose they're born with tails, aren't they? So Amparagus would have just cut Broly's tail off. Because imagine ape Broly, bro.
I still want that.
Yeah.
I don't know how we're gonna get that, but I want that. I feel like Whis could regrow Saiyan tails. I mean, shit, we got Daima.
Whis
Never mind.
Definitely could.
We got Daima. Daima is a thing, so we could get that tail back.
Like I would love for at least a couple of them to have their tails back, even if it was for just an arc. I want to see Super Saiyan like Vegeta with like his tail golden.
Yeah. That would, because Whis can like rewind time. Like that'd be fire if he could just like put somebody like in a time bubble and just like rewind back time for his tail to come back. Like that'd be fire, yo. Like shit, like maybe that's how they power up to beat Black Frieza. Like, oh yeah, we need tails, bro. It's like, yeah, like, we should have been like, I'm surprised it took y'all this long to ask for your tails back.
Said, oh great, I can kill you monkeys looking like monkeys.
Yo, if they showed back up with tails, like Frieza would just like combust everywhere.
Oh,
yo.
he would.
Oh no, he would not. No, he would be so. He'd just leave. He'd just get in his fucking pod ship and fucking leave. He'd be like, "I'm not doing this. I don't give a fucking shit. Actually, I'm going to go and do something else. I'm going to take over 20 other planets to make up for this failure."
He said y'all know when I call y'all monkeys, it's like a term of endearment, right? Like it's like love. It's like there's love behind it.
Listen, I just when I showed up on Planet Cereal and did that to y'all, I was inspiring you guys actually to grow your tails back.
No, you know what he said. You know what it is, Trav. He said, I call y'all monkeys because I could tell how sad y'all are about losing y'all tails. So I just wanted to make sure that I spoke it into existence. He said, I still see y'all as monkeys. Even though y'all don't got your tails, I still see you.
I'm being respectful to your heritage.
I'm respecting your culture, yo. He said, when the world sees you as just a white man because you don't got tails no more, he said, I still see you as monkeys.
I see you who you truly are.
I see you for who you truly are.
Oh, jeez, man. Freezer. Oh, dear.
What a guy. What a
fucking guy. Something that we maybe forgot about the first movie. Two things, actually, that we forgot
what do we forget or black out?
We forgot how much of a bitch they made Vegeta look.
I purposely didn't talk about it.
Yeah, definitely block that out.
Look, man, I need to talk about it with you.
He was shaking in his boots the whole time.
Like shooketh, like, and you couldn't tell me that wasn't like the foundation of them making him a bitch in like the Beerus TV arc when he was like shucking and jiving and dancing and baking cakes. So I'm just like, why did they? I hate how they do my mans like this, bro. Like,
it's definitely that movie's fault for that Battle of the Gods scene. Definitely.
It didn't even make no sense because he was like, he's over there shaking like, we can't beat this guy. When like, bro, you were on planet Namek, knowing you couldn't even be in the same bathroom as Frieza, but you still went up against him thinking you're gonna kill him.
He tried multiple times to fight Frieza.
That's what I'm saying. And you mean to tell me this Saiyan here with Paragus, you're like, oh, we can't do anything. We can't. You're a Super Saiyan now. What?
At least try, bro. Yeah. Just try. But then he did try, and he honestly got the biggest one shot I've ever seen in my life.
I mean, he wasn't wrong. He wasn't wrong.
Okay, all right, wait. Are y'all which was the worst one shot? His Broly one shot or his Metal Cooler one shot where he charged in on New Namek and just got sent flying right back? Shit,
that one was quite bad actually.
I've never and then the way that they had it framed, he just flies past Goku.
Goku's like, it's like, yo, you good?
Yeah, I feel like that may be. Thank God that ain't canon because that's Vegeta's most embarrassing moment.
That's so bad. He got the Broly one though. He gets hit into that wall, and it just makes this massive fucking crater.
Nuts.
Out of all things, too, by Metal Cooler, which was just like so mid.
Fucking
so mid, like
legit,
so mid, yo.
When you thought of when like they brought it back, like first what the hell is a Big Getty star? And then here's
never heard from again. Like that's the cousin of Garlic Jr.'s Machiel star. Like we don't give a fuck.
And then the metal version of Cooler is the less cooler form of him.
Yeah, in fact.
Like, not even
they thought they was about to get something off with like Mecha Frieza. They thought they was about to recreate that magic, and Metal Cooler did not stick the landing.
No, it did not.
every video
fucking
game,
did.
whenever I've played a metalcore, I'm like, even this shit is
ass,
mid.
yo.
Yeah, I'm like, this is not fun. Like,
Is he even in sparkling water? They said we're not gonna waste a character spot on this.
Do you know what though? Do you know what? I'm gonna die on this hill. That middle cooler was leagues better than Bio Broly.
oh
Leagues.
no, yeah,
Yeah,
no, I'm with you
facts.
on that. Listen, I'll die on that hill with you, dude, because
Yeah,
that's a great transition. Because Bio Broly,
All right,
Brother.
well, let's read the
Uh,
synopsis for
I'm
this.
sorry I did this to us.
All right.
Bio
right.
Broly.
And
No.
we're gonna try our best to find something positive to say about this out on the other side of the synopsis. So, in the film Dragon Ball Z Bio Broly, a mutated clone of Broly is created by the industrialist Lord Jaguar from Broly's blood, who transforms into a slime-covered mutant after being exposed to excess bio liquid. Plot twist. Goten and Trunks and Android 18 are sent to a remote island to investigate rumors of Broly's return. Let's pause here.
Thank God.
Why is that the investigation team that y'all pick? Like the mother and 2 kids under the age of 10. And it's like they didn't know that it was gonna be like the booger Broly. Like they just hear like, oh shit, Broly might be back. And Goten, having faced a real Broly, he knows the type of wreck that the real version of this catches. And they're just like, oh, hey, let's go investigate this. And that's who you send? Like, terrible decision.
By the
And
way,
you know-
before you continue, I think your camera's frozen on my end, brother.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'm moving on my side.
I can see him moving. I can see him
It's
moving.
me. I'm the one with the trash connection.
It's your fault, Trav.
Remote island investigate, worst investigation team ever.
Remote island. Remote island is like that's just the. You can tell it's going to go bad from there. Actually.
All right. So even this. So look, Goten, Trunks, and Android 18 are sent to a remote island to investigate rumors of Broly's return, but instead find a weakened clone. You got lucky that you found a weakened clone. Like they lied, they set y'all up for failure, and y'all got just really lucky that y'all got this bum ass version of Broly.
Man, they still got sized up though. Like
yes, 1000%.
Yeah, but like fucking Jesus Christ, man! Like you guys would have been screwed.
My thing too was like, you know what? The movie still would have been trash. Don't get me wrong, but would have made it maybe a little bit cooler is if, all right, I was trying to think about, you know, where you could place this because obviously they haven't. This is before they've learned like Boo's not in the picture yet because 18's trying to get her money from the tournament. So I'm like, where could we put this where they already know fusion? Because Gotenks, if you want to give Gotenks a moment where like he's going up against a big bad villain and can like do some damage, I'm like, you know what? Maybe you just say this happened while Goku and Vegeta were fighting King Buu on the Supreme Kai's planet when everybody else was on Earth and like, you know, maybe that could have been a time that this happened. That way they could fuse into Gotenks and at least fought that way because I mean this shit I'm pretty confident.
Something good that you were starting off with.
What'd you say?
I said this was just something good.
No. This was just. I was just trying to think of how it could be possibly better, but I was literally about to say though.
I like the angle. He said nothing good, but this is how it could have been good.
Yeah.
I also
fusion would have been ideal.
I don't know who's clamoring for a movie where Android 18 is one of the main leads. Like no disrespect, but like. She just doesn't have that much of an impact where I'm really going to be like, I want to watch a movie that has her as one of the leads.
I feel like Super did that to her though. Like the tracksuit mom 18, like definitely like devalued her mystique. Cause I feel like pre-Super, when we only had Dragon Ball Z Android 18, like she was like God, like a cult favorite
Yeah.
character.
That is true.
So,
You know what? That is true.
Totally, I agree.
I guess I'm thinking
And,
of tracksuit 18.
yeah, like Super 18.
I think our
definitely
minds have been
value for
poisoned
sure.
by the storylines that Super gave us. But I think after the Android and the Cell saga, how she kind of like got spat out by Cell, and then it was like, oh, that's kind of it. And then she becomes Krillin's wife, really, and that's kind of it. But then she was pretty quote unquote tough in the world tournament, and you know what I mean.
Why wouldn't you take her to go fight Babidi and Majin Buu to rescue her fucking husband? Wait a minute, hold on.
Because she don't really be caring like that. She's like, yeah, I know I can fuck people up, but like, I'm chilling.
I don't want
like,
you guys
let's look at the squad of people that flew off to like go fight. Like 1000% should have went. like your husband got lined up.
Well, you know,
like I know that was
do some hero shit. Like, no, baby, I'll go.
Why you sound like
he do be trying to do? Yeah,
no, baby.
He do be doing that though.
All the
He really,
time.
he do be doing that, and he did that in the superhero movie. He's like, no.
I mean, Krillin had to get him some action in his Bio Broly movie as well.
No, yeah, because Android 18 goes, why won't you just obey me? When she's asking him to stay with Merrick, why won't you just obey me? And he goes, okay. And then later on, he's like, actually, fuck this. I'm coming back. And then saves her. Why won't you just do that? That was correct. I was like, shit, girl.
That's my well, I know I gotta find two positives, but that's one of my two. I don't know if that's the top bread or the bottom bread, but Krillin got to be a boss bad guy. You know, like
ultimately,
Mad assistance. Yeah, Krillin got some shine. Like,
so I'm not gonna obey you, woman.
I mean, we gotta find out who we know. Listen, if I was a Toriyama, I would not say in the beginning series created by Toriyama. Take my name off of this because I don't want y'all thinking I co-signed this design for Bio Broly. That Bio Broly is by far the worst Dragon Ball design in the whole franchise.
Big facts.
I hate that with the green slop and then the hair like coming out from the sides.
He bald on top.
Yeah,
strands of hair.
Like this looked like I don't know. This looked like Hulk Hogan got slime.
Yo, it 1000% looks like Hulk Hogan. Yo, like that.
And the holes in his chest too. Like why? Why?
Who saw this and said, make this the main villain?
It's
not good. Not good at all.
And anytime he opened his mouth, you could see just these little teethies. Just all the slime was covering up and everything. It did not look right.
Where are we going with this, y'all? Like, I just help me understand. Help me understand.
They didn't know, bro. They did.
This is 1000% their cash grab. You know. They needed the team needed some bread. They said, "All right, we know people love Dragon Ball."
You know what it was? The ratings for that Android 18 Mighty Mask fight in the Majin Buu saga must have went through the roof, and it was like, "Yo, we got to get these guys in the movie quickly."
We got to ride the momentum.
Hell yeah!
But you know what? You know what's so funny though? Too, I was thinking, I'm like, obviously it's movie logic, so none of it makes sense. But I mean, nobody really knows about like Saiyans like Goku, Gohan. Like, you know, everyone thinks, you know, Hercule's the strongest. So who knew? Yeah, we should get the blood of Broly, the legendary music. Yeah,
it was so
who the fuck is Jaguar? Like that he has this intel, yo.
If he has intel about Broly's blood, then where have you? What you could have done a bunch of other things.
Real shit, yo.
Either could have been a very big detriment to the planet or a help. But I don't understand how all of a sudden you get access. Like you now have access to Broly's blood.
Wait, why are you grabbing Broly's blood? Why don't you get Goku's blood or something? The motherfucker that be around a lot. Like, you just happened to catch Broly in his 1 or 2 visits to Earth and got his blood sample somehow.
And why was it that And there's no answer to this because it's so stupid. But the whole reason for them even being on that remote island was some revenge to do with Hercule back in school days, where he was even with some guy and then he beat him, and then the guy just like fell off.
Yeah. Hey,
And now this is his revenge. Like,
yeah.
we get it. We get it. The Broly movies, the whole premise of them is the most stupid, petty shit you could ever imagine. But that is ridiculous. Like Hercule, of all characters, Hercule, it could have been something to do with Trunks. I don't know. You know, come on.
And going back to what you were saying for a second, Broly, Bex, like having Broly and Spopovich in like the same Videl scenario, like I get it. Like Trav said, like by Earth's standards and like how they spin the news and like whether the Z Warriors are like a best kept secret or people know about them, are they contractors? It's a little bit up in the air, but it's just like, so your revenge plot is to go against Hercule. And you're like, oh, I know what'll get him. Fucking Broly. Like, that's the type of regards y'all hold Hercule in on this planet, yo.
That's
like
what I'm saying. Like, if you know about Broly, and like, hey, this
you think Hercule's yoked like that, yo? Like, damn, you know what? We need the cream of the crop. We need Broly.
I'm just remembering.
That'll get
I'm
Hercule.
I'm remembering that Hercule said that he killed Cell. That's why that happened. That's why I totally forgot about that.
That's true.
Because he was regarded as the strongest, and that
killed Cell. Yeah.
Okay,
So.
this makes a little more sense now that I'm realizing my memory.
He was trying to expose that Hercule was a fraud, and he would have succeeded.
Broly.
Yeah, right.
You know, if it weren't on a remote island, how convenient, it would have succeeded.
Right.
It would have been like, oh shit, Hercule's a fucking fraud. He never does. Right. He never does get exposed, does he, Hercule?
Nope.
Never.
Yeah, because Trunks let him be great. Like, oh, he said, pay me even though I'm rich, probably richer than you. I'll take money.
Yeah. Yes, the whole city buys Gohan and Videl a mansion. No worries.
Yeah, that's a good point. Why has no one on this Hercule is a fraud campaign ever try to like take him to the town square in front of all these people and just call him out?
Because money, because they get paid. They get paid, like, and that's it. Because Hercule bloody good at making.
And
money and blue.
That is how they got Hercule to go to the island, by blackmailing them. They to show up. It's all the money.
We're gonna expose you. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Why is Hercule so easily blackmailed? What secrets do you have, sir?
I mean, like,
why is Hercule's immediate thing to always just pay? He doesn't even try to fight back. He's just like, "Oh, money, I got you." He said, "Oh, payment. That's all. Why did you just leave with that?"
That time with Cell, he's like, "Do you know what? I'm just gonna pay my way out of any confrontation."
He said, "We ain't even need to waste all this time with this blackmailing. You just needed money. That's all you had to say."
Right.
Cut that check right
You're
now.
Make all this perfect nonsense. I mean, like, I'll write you a perfect check. Talk to me.
You to clothesline me into a cliff, sir. And just speaking of clothesline, Videl got clotheslined by Broly. Are we okay with that? Are we okay with her living?
Is she okay?
Goku also got clotheslined by him, and he was
Goku did get clotheslined by Broly. He was not okay.
Jocko got to lock Broly up forever. He hitting women, hitting kids. Like, this man is
he's a menace,
something really wrong with him.
Totally. He got problems. He got problems at the yin yang.
Yeah.
My man was stabbed as a baby. He doesn't know which crying child really fucked up his nap. He's just all fucked up in the head, yeah.
Killed his dad.
Killed his dad.
I remember the most unique in the world, Kakarot, but couldn't tell you what 1 + 1 = 2 is. Could not do that.
He's a special boy, probably.
Look. It just sucked because it was like Broly, for a lot of us, was such a cool concept, but it's like y'all really beat a dead horse and just made us like. So I remember, because I think there's a lot of people that when we found out that the new Dragon Ball Super movie was going to be about Broly, we're like, come on, Come
was,
on,
it was
like
definitely
Yeah.
like it was definitely a I'm gonna see it out of loyalty more
yes,
than
Yep.
like my initial instinct was just like, oh, Dragon Ball content, I'm gonna see it. Okay,
Yeah. Same.
right, right.
yo, but
Absolutely.
when I
But now I love it.
when
Oh, it's
we
one of
talk,
my. Is it my? It might be my favorite.
it
It's
could
my
be
favorite.
like
It's my
when
favorite movie.
we
Mhm.
talk about like hold my beer personified, like Toriyama was just like, I really like the fuck these movies, but I really like these characters.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what? I'm bored. Let me show y'all how to really do Broly.
Because
this
he
on some
clearly
bored
really
shit,
loved like
yo.
the concept of Broly, like
Yeah,
because like you said, he didn't change too much about like his character, but the story he drastically changed. But yeah, so
for the better.
he's like you were onto something with his character now
He
story
said, "Y'all were
wise.
so close. Y'all were so
Yeah,
close."
yeah, y'all had the foundation, but then everything else just didn't work.
He said, "You just needed." He said, "You just needed the secret sauce." He's like, "I got you."
Yeah.
He's like, "I got you." Little sprinkle like that. And now we got dope ass Broly. Super
Yes.
Broly is that's the homie, bro.
Yeah.
He's
with
really
with
the
his
fix
Under
it
Armour
guy.
on. Like
Yeah.
that's my boy. Yo.
He even fixed Dragon Ball GT.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh,
see it.
yeah, we got it. We
Talk
got
that
it.
talk.
Do we have anything positive to close out this Bio Broly movie?
Nah.
Nothing.
Honestly, no. Honestly,
It ended. Like
Yeah.
that's the positivity. The movie hasn't
it,
ended.
it's just
The ocean beat Broly. You know, shout outs to Mother Earth. You know?
I have one positive.
what? Please.
We did not have to watch this real time.
And there we go.
Because imagine you're excited, new Dragon Ball Z movie.
And this shit came out, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah. That's a great point, bro.
If there was if we met some people in the world that were like, yo, I used to love Dragon Ball, but then I stopped watching it.
Bio Broly.
When'd you stop Bio Broly?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough,
Yeah,
mate.
exactly. I'd be like,
You know what? Don't even bother trying to come back because
Yeah.
you're too far gone.
Yeah.
Like, if that's what you've remembered for 20 years.
Therapy. Yeah.
Yeah, in fact, give me a hug.
Just bring it in.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's all right.
Come
I
on.
feel it. I feel
You
it.
know, my therapist, the next therapy session they have. All right, I do want to talk about something that has been plaguing my life for a while. It's Bio Broly. I'm hearing about all the great things about the Dragon Ball franchise, and I want to be a fan, but I just can't because of Bio Broly. How do I get through this?
How do I move past this? I've been stuck here for 20 years.
After your session, your therapist asks you to switch places because they too are scarred by Bio Broly.
They're like, hey, so I tried to do some research and I watched the movie myself. Yeah, go watch Bleach.
Therapist just starts crying with you, like, what did they
I'm
do, man?
sorry.
What did they do? There's no coming back from this.
He fucks around and says, "Have you ever tried Naruto?" Now the guy he's just like, "What the fuck is Naruto?"
Rubbing his hands together.
He's like, shit, sorry, Naruto. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Can't work under these conditions. Oh man, we did it. We did it, guys.
We did it, but we forgot. We forgot.
What did we forget?
Piccolo's pull-up game. And I feel like I almost said pull-out game, but I didn't. And I did anyway. Pull-up game. Because when he pulls up in the fucking first movie, I mean, it's such a common and iconic thing. Everyone talks about it and everybody remembers it, but we have to pay homage to it because it was so cool.
I feel that.
Nah, Piccolo be showing up in the most badass ways in movies. Like they always make sure to get his cape flowing in the wind, him saying some like, cool shit.
Yeah, before he gets an ass whooped and completely embarrassed. They all Piccolo always hits us with a great entrance. If you wear a cape, you kind of have to make sure your entrance is on point. He's like, he said, if nothing else, I'm gonna dazzle these motherfuckers with my entrance.
Right.
That's what's gonna happen.
He's like, yo, look, we might lose this game by 30 points, but I just got a haircut, so my shit look crisp. You know what I'm saying?
Even Krillin wearing the drip. He even pulled up with it real cool, you know. Gohan,
he got the motto of like, oh, so in movies, this is how you look cool.
Yeah, he said you gotta put that shit on for the movies.
Yeah,
I might wear a cape all the time now.
Yeah, because when he saved Gohan, it's like, oh, that was a cool moment for you, Krillin. That was a good moment for you.
I like to imagine a world where like if the Z fighters are in trouble and there's no breeze, Piccolo like stays hidden until a gust hits so that his cape can blow.
Waits for some shit to start, like some fighting to start, having people flying around.
He hears them getting fucked up, but he like checks to see if there's wind and there's nothing. He's like, I can't do it. He throws some leaves up, see if it blows. He's like, not yet.
Timing isn't right.
Not yet.
Right. Ooh, that's why he's always showing up late.
That's why he's always late. He's waiting for a gust, bro. He needs a breeze to come through.
He needs a nice zephyr.
True.
He needs a sturdy gale force wind just to blow through.
He's checking the Doppler.
He's definitely on his little Labubu phone on the weather app. Like,
the little boo-boo phone.
He's definitely
trapping
like
on boo-boo.
trapping on name of this episode.
Yo, that's that.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
listen, he's living the life of in the movie Twisters, man. He just gotta. He would
always be there. If Piccolo was in Twisters, he would save everybody. Like there would be no Twisters. His cape blowing in all directions.
And that cape's not coming off because it's weighted too, so he would literally be able to go in the middle of a fucking hurricane.
He said, "I've been training." He said, "I've been meditating my whole life for this moment."
I've been sitting on top of that rock for years waiting for my moment.
Waiting for this moment.
It is time.
Brother Trav, do you have any wise words of wisdom for our listeners before we close this bad boy out?
Yes. If anybody has the phone number to Child Protective Services, call it immediately to get Broly. Z Broly
need help.
Yeah. Agreed.
Z Broly needs help.
That's the true story of these 3 Dragon Ball movies. It's a child who was failed by the system. That's what it is. Yes. Damn, that's Future Trunks' next mission. He need to go back in time, get Broly a child psychiatrist. Problem solved.
Or he could just kill King Vegeta because King Vegeta is weak as piss, and he could just
the worst person ever.
Oh, but somebody got to do a whole what if timeline story of what if King Vegeta kept Broly as one of the soldiers, because do the Saiyans get wiped out by Frieza if they have Broly in their arsenal?
I think we can surmise that no. That does not happen. Based on actual events, we know.
Yeah, but I guess the one thing you would have to then caveat is like he'd have to listen to Bardock, because Frieza still kind of like surprise attacked him like a little bitch. So like
that's
true.
That's true.
So
damn, but that'd be a fire like what if, because it's like I feel like the Saiyans essentially kind of would do what Frieza did. They'd be like the space pirates, just out here, just like, we're about to just buy and sell planets ourselves, yo.
Because what King Vegeta could do is just talk a lot of shit to Frieza, and Frieza would probably be like, "All right, if you think this little monkey can test me, all right, I'll do it." Like I could see Frieza being like, "Yeah, no," like because he thought, like, even though he was like fearful of a Super Saiyan, it didn't exist at the moment. So I could see him being like, "Fine, I'll entertain you," and then Broly pulls up. He's like, "Yo, hold up. All right, you've never seen my second form. Yo, this motherfucker's still going. Third form.
All while eating a turkey leg.
Yeah,
it's fucking Frieza up eating a turkey leg."
But then who knows? You could go so many ways. Then does Paragus utilize Broly to overthrow King Vegeta? Now he's the king of all Saiyans. Then you get Vegeta wanting to get revenge on.
Oh, reverse story, bro. Yeah, like he like exiles the Vegetas. What?
The Vegeta's in.
What if Vegeta then?
the spin-off series, The Vegetas.
Do you know how much money I would pay to watch that? Fucking just take my money, take my whole fucking paycheck. Actually, I'll move out of my house, take my rent check. But
I'll clear that shit, pay for it a month in advance. Yeah,
absolutely. Like, I'll fund that whole project.
And then, like, eventually, if Vegeta goes to planet Earth, does he tell Goku? Well, no, actually, Frieza's dead at that point because
Broly killed him.
Yeah, like Broly, yeah, Broly, you know.
So then, does Goku
legend him with a turkey leg?
Yeah,
no more.
Instead of going to planet Namek, they go to planet Vegeta. So look, I don't know, because he could convince Goku to go because he would just say, "Yo, that's a really strong." That guy I want you to meet, and he'd be like, "Yeah, all right, cool."
They'd be like, "Yeah, no, ours where we go."
Piccolo goes like, "Is there wind on this planet?
Is there wind and or water? I need both to survive."
I guess one last question: would Vegeta still have like the same like motivation to go to planet Earth and like then?
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, if his dad got killed, yeah, I think. Yeah. Wow.
Like, would he still have the motivation to like fight it, or would he just want to go to recruit him? Like, yo, look, like, I need some help. I don't know.
Wow.
And look, this whole scenario
because he's exiled at this point, so he doesn't have that royalty high horse as much. I mean, he's probably saying I'm the real royalty, and he's like walking around with that
the true prince.
But
yeah, I was gonna say because it's like this scenario, depending on like when Broly and Paragus like take over, like Goku might not get emergency jettisoned off the planet and end up on Earth. Like he might still be like on planet Vegeta, like in the ranks, like or something like he like that might be a whole different aspect of the story completely. Like Goku never bumps
or maybe
his head.
Bardock goes to find him.
Oh yeah.
Because he did send him off before Frieza made the attack.
Right,
so he try to go find him at this point because he's like, "Yo, I told y'all."
Yo, how salty would that be? You just sent your son off, and then like the planet saved. He's like, "Ah, shit."
Yo, right?
He got to rush to try to catch his pod. Like, oh, fuck. I just launched my son off into space. Shit.
Gina comes with him, and she's like, "Hey, Earth ain't that bad. Bardock, Earth ain't that bad. Are we sure we want to go back to Vegeta?"
Yeah, facts. Yeah, they might stay. Like, I mean, wait, that could be like if they get wind that like the Vegetas, like when they're exiled, they get wind that there's like a family of Saiyans that are held up on Earth that just kind of broke away from Paragus and Broly, and that's how we get the Vegeta Goku team up in a different way.
Because look, I can tell you right now, Paragus ain't gonna be a good king. So
at all, bro.
No,
I could see them being like, "Yo, all right, we're gonna go find our son," and then Vegeta comes to Earth, sees Bardock's there, and they both are like, "Yo, we don't fuck with Paragus, so we should link up."
Click up. Damn. Fine. We about to write the Vegetas.
I mean, let's just someone can fund this. I know I said I would before, but can someone else fund this and we will write it because we're
someone else.
Get a Kickstarter going.
Hell yeah.
Yep. If anyone listening, if you're a millionaire,
copyright.
Yeah, but it's just a YouTube project. Like,
yeah,
this is a huge. It's not going on Crunchyroll.
We gonna call it a key starter. That's what we gonna call it.
And we're gonna put Deftones in it, and
hell, you already know.
And Pantera and
Paramore can get some tracks in there.
Yeah, absolutely, and
Drowning Pool. all the bands.
Falling in Reverse, gonna be great. Marilyn Manson, it's gonna be a fantastic. In fact, I'm in charge of the soundtrack. Please,
There we go.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it, guys.
And then Trav, after we put out the soundtrack, just to thank for the fans for coming along the journey, we gonna give them two more
for y'all with the deluxe.
Give them two more. I got nothing else.
Yeah, that's a good way to close it out.
GG's.
Oh man, to all the lifers, new listeners, and fellow travelers, we have reached our final destination as we arrive aboard the Nama station. But you know that the journey never really ends, and we know that we can't save this world without you. So lend us your vibes, a way of likes, listens, reviews, and subscribes. And the easiest way that you can do that, and how you can also support our sister Star Wars podcast featuring yours truly and super producer Mikey, Annie, Are You Okay? A Star Wars podcast. And how you can also support our returning sister, the Universe 6 to our Summer, the Chopper to our Beerus, Miss Majin herself, our girl Bex, is by clicking the all-powerful link tree of might in the episode description below. And just like the North, always remember, whether you watch it or you read it, we all still need it. So open up that nerd eye, point it to the sky, and we will see you next time aboard the Brothership. See you soon, Space Cow people. Doda.
Peace.